What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Track and Ace. Let's talk about the men here, man. I'll talk about them in like I usually do. I usually just concentrate on the female runners, but I've been dying to talk about the men for a while now. I covered them in my last video. If you guys can get a chance to see it in the Shericka Jackson battle Sha'Carri Richardson video, I went over the men towards the end of the video. So if y'all want to check that out, just to see the way I previewed that, go ahead and check that out. It was towards the end of the video though. So I said I'll do an individual one after the final. Noah Lyles. Let's talk about him, man. So y'all see the times on the screen. 19.52. So Noah Lyles didn't threaten Usain Bolt's record, but he still got man. That 19.52 is sick, bro. The Erriyon Knighton, a lot better this year than last year. You can see that he's getting better every year. We're going to talk about him in a second, too. 19.75. And then Letsile, Tebogo with a 19.81 to round out the podium. Unfortunately, even though they ran pretty good here, Zharnel, Hughes, Kenneth, Bednarek, and Andre de Grasse all missed out here, as you guys see here. But let's start with Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles, double champion this week at Worlds. He's giving us a preview of what might be happening next year at the Olympics. And I think the thing about Noah Lyles right now is that the best thing that ever happened was getting humbled by the disappointment of the Olympics experience a couple of years ago. I think his focus has been high ever since last season. He's ran back at the levels that everyone was expecting him to run at. And this is just redemption time for Noah Lyles. So he's using these worlds to get ready for next year. He knows next year is the big one. He needs to get those Olympic medals, those Olympic gold medals, and he's trying to get them in both sports. He's not just trying to get, not sports, both distances. He's trying to get them in the 100 and he's trying to get them in the 200. And what was unexpected was him getting gold in the 100 this year. With all of the beasts that's in the 100, he ended up getting it in the 100. We already knew he's more of a 200-meter specialist. We knew he was going to get it in the 200. But to get it in the 100 early in the week just shows where this guy's level of concentration is at right now. And even though his nearest competitor in the 200 is Erriyon Knighton, it feels like he's on his own accord right now. Like he's just running by himself right now. He's basically running against a ghost. And he just needs to make sure that he doesn't run against any other human being. Like he doesn't need to be trying to keep up with Erriyon Knighton and anybody else. Noah Lyles right now, I think he's easy money to bet on because I've been betting. I'm going to talk about my bets late in the video, but Noah Lyles right now, put an early bet down on Noah Lyles winning the 100 and 200, bro, at the Olympics. I think the 100 is still a little bit dicey though. It's not as guaranteed as his 200 might be. And then the other thing, you just don't know with injuries. It's a year out. Feels like it's a little too early to talk about, but we are officially under a year from the Olympics. The Olympics are going to be happening for the track and field part probably early August of next year. So late July, early August, that time frame. And so we're under a year from that. So it is time to start thinking about the Olympics, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you don't want to look too far ahead just because of the injury factor. Anything can happen. And boy, oh boy, I'm telling you what, hopefully he's healthy, bro, because this could be history in the making, him doubling and getting gold in both. I think it'll be a huge redemption story of greatness for him to get the gold in both events. Now, what's scary is the guy behind him, Erriyon Knighton. This guy struggled last year. He struggled after Nationals. Really, it started at Nationals when Noah Lyles really started to really show us like what he was made of. It's like Erriyon Knighton's confidence was down. He was only 18 last year, so he kind of made some mistakes with that. But his confidence has roared back. His confidence, and he's right where he's supposed to be. And I think he's still, I'm gonna be honest, I think he's still ahead from I think he's like 2 years ahead from where he's really supposed to be at, bro. By his standards, I said that he's supposed to be where he's at, but in the thick of, like, if you really think about it, he's where he's supposed to be right now. He's where he's supposed to be when he gets to 21. So just imagine when he gets to like 21. Like this dude, he'll be 20 next year. It's just going to be amazing to see how he gets even better. Like that's like when Usain Bolt was like his age, bro, and you just was like, damn, dog, if this dude gets to 25, what, like, you know, what are we going to be looking at here? Like, that's Erriyon Knighton, bro. And that's the one thing that Noah Lyles has to be careful with in the 200 is that Erriyon Knighton, bro, is coming, bro. And I think Erriyon Knighton's going to be even faster next year. He's going to have another year of experience on his belt. He's going to be so dangerous. And this is Noah Lyles' chance to do whatever he's supposed to do. Because by 2028, it's Erriyon Knighton's show. It's Erriyon Knighton's show by 2028. It's his show. Noah Lyles won't have a chance in hell. He's going to be a little bit older. He won't have a chance in hell of being Knighton. This is his chance right now to sew this up. This next year, he has to do it. It's going to be a lot of pressure on Noah to just do it. Because this kid might put some more pressure on him next year than he even did this year. Because he's going, like I said, he's going to be a year better next year, bro. And that's what's scary about Erriyon Knighton is that he's literally the one threat to Usain's records, bro. Like, he's going to get, I believe he's going to at least threaten it. I don't know if he's going to get the record, but he's going to be the closest in threatening it. Like, it is crazy to think about the fact that you think about this kid right now and where he's at. And it's like, bro, he's only 19, bro. Like, there's no telling where he's going to be. Like, bro, 19.19 is very gettable. Now, Noah Lyles, I think Noah Lyles had a 19.31 last year. So Noah Lyles could still get it next year in Paris. But, bro, it's... If I had to bet on somebody to get it, it's going to be Erriyon Knighton. As long as that kid stays healthy, bro, that dude's a runaway train, bro. It's a one-away train, bro. Let's see what happens, guys. It's going to be unbelievable to watch these two. And like I said, expect Erriyon Knighton to run even faster next season, bro. He's just going to be a monster. Tebogo was hanging right there with Knighton. He was just right there. Like, he was really hanging on. He handled business because this felt like a tougher field this year than it was last year. Zharnel, Hughes being in the mix also made it a lot tough. He just missed out on the podium. What a great season he's had, though, man. Like, I actually really like the season that Zharnel Hughes has had. Kenny, Kung Fu Kenny Bednarek, bro. I think he had a nice run this year, but in beating Andre Grasse and Ogando. But the problem that I'm starting to have with Kung Fu Kenny, can he show up and get on the podium at the big events? Because this is starting to become something for him, man. Can he finally step up? Can he do this at the Olympics next year? Step up and get a medal. Can he step up and get on that podium and get a medal? Because I don't think there's any reason why Kung Fu Kenny, with his talent, why he shouldn't be ahead of Tebogo, bro. Like, he had such a great semifinal, and he needs to put it all together to put together a really good final. You know, because the kid has the talent to do it, bro. So let's see if he continues to grow. Kenny Bednarek is still a young dude. I think he still has a chance to figure it out. Just stay healthy and figure it out, bro. Because I think he can really push it, bro. There's no reason for him to be like in the middle of the pack, bro, at all. There's no reason. Andre Grasse, obviously, he's taking a step back right now. He's just not the same Andre Grasse he was back at the Olympics a couple of years ago. We'll see if he gets back into that form next year. But from there, Ogando, Hudson, and Fahnbulleh, bro. Joseph Fahnbulleh, bro. I was just really happy to see him make it to the final. I didn't have any real expectations for him, like, getting out of last place. But, like, I think just for him, just to get there, I think is awesome. So, really good stuff there. But to wrap this video up, let me go. So, my bets. The way I did my bets was I actually called an audible. So for those of y'all that be keeping up with me, I told y'all yesterday in yesterday's video to just put money on, I believe it was just Noah Lyles and Erriyon Knighton. And that would have been a smart play, but I don't know why. Because these worlds have been so weird with a lot of surprises, I kind of felt like I had to extend my bets. So I ended up I went 5-way here, man. I did no allows. Now no allows. Another reason why I went 5-way, and I did it with the woman as well. I'll talk about it with the woman in the next video. But I went 5-way because no allows' minus was a bit large. It was 550, so the profit just wasn't good out of it. So I put down like 12. For those of y'all that know my story, I put $20 on Fahnbulleh to only win $2 in profit. It's just that the way I do it is that I want to make sure whatever I put on the other guys in the race, that I make up the wager so that I profit from whatever the total that I put on the wager. I profit from it so that I don't take a loss or just break even. So I ended up getting a total of 14.82, $2 profit out of this. It was like $2.30 or something like that I got. And it still worked out. It still worked out for me. I put $2.50 on Tebogo, $1.10 on Zharnel Hughes, $1 on Bednarek, and I put $1.75 on Knighton. Knighton was surprisingly Knighton was a third favorite by them. They had Tebogo in second, so that's why Tebogo was a plus 800, and Erriyon Knighton was a plus 13. That was a really like had Erriyon Knighton won, that would have been a big bet for a lot of people, bro. If you would have put like $5 on it, I think it would have been like close to $40 if you would have won. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, put some pressure on Noah Lyles next year, bro. If he slips, I'm telling you, put some hard bets on some of the other guys, because if he slips up, you're gonna have a big winning day. This is why I do this, because in track and field, anybody can win, but nothing went to a surprise today. Shericka took care of business in Noah Lyles, so you didn't have that today. But most of this week, you had surprises, bro. But crazy stuff there, man. But let me get y'all thoughts on this whole men's thing, man. We still got the Diamond League final coming up. I wonder if Erriyon Knighton's going to run in that. I want to see where he's at by that point. And I want to see if Noah Lyles continues to run this season. I don't know if he's going to take the rest of the season off to rest up for next year. If I'm Noah Lyles, I'm probably wrapping it up. There's no reason to risk injury. You got a very important year next year. You've already accomplished what you need to accomplish. So let's see what happens with Noah Lyles. Because he always, one thing I always appreciate about Noah Lyles, because he ran the indoor too, he always runs, bro. Like, that's the one thing about Noah Lyles. He don't duck races. He takes on all comers. That's why I like Noah Lyles. He doesn't duck. So, but we'll see what Noah Lyles does. Going ahead and get this video like, share, subscribe, y'all. Get your thoughts in the comment section, man. Shout out to Jake with the analyst. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all. Want to talk about the ladies' next. Thank y'all for watching. Track and Ace.